This is my first stream back in a minute like this, bro, where I actually have like a fucking background and not like a green screen, bro. It's been so long. I used to stream like this all the time. And now with the lighting I have, and now I got that shit in the background, I'm like, bro, I'm tired of green screen. I'm tired of sleeping like this and going to bed like this. It doesn't feel fun. It's just like fuck. So I finally had enough, and I'm like, bro, I'm finna just do this instead. Let's make sure chat's working. All right, yeah, chat's working. Okay, cool. Okay, bet. So I got it all set up. I'll probably be on stream till 7 a.m. or some shit. Because I'm just starting out on this right now. And tomorrow's probably gonna be my last stream for a little bit. Because I'm going to downtown Greenville for a hotel. I'll probably do like a vlog or some shit. I don't know. Honestly, bro, I probably just enjoy my life for once down in Greenville. But other than that, though, you know, I'm gonna be back on. I'm been very consistent though. I mean, I missed one day and it was because of someone else. It wasn't because of me. I would have hopped on, but I've been trying my best to be very consistent so I could enjoy this shit. But yeah. Let's hop right into it. Dude, I have not streamed like this in a fucking minute, bro. Yo, what is up, Eco? Yeah, I just got the sign, bro, and I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna have that in the background. Let me load off all the scenes. Hell yeah. We're back from school. This is back where it used to be like this. But I got so tired of the green screen, though. It was just too much to keep up with. Like, every day I wake up and there's a green screen, like, just laying right next to my bed. It was fun at first, but I'll probably use it, though, later on. I'll utilize it whenever I get my own house, I'll probably set it up to where I'll have like an office with just the green screen. But with my room, it's like this is still my room, so it's like I don't want to go to bed with a green screen next to my bed. It's like a wall. But I didn't even realize how spacious my room is right now. Also, I have an electric scooter. Let me play this shit back on. Docks, scenes. That's an electric scooter over here. I gotta clean the back of my room, but this area right here, I gotta get this turned into a futon or some shit, or we'll just clear it out and just put some shit up. But last year I bought like a crazy ass scooter that was like 20 miles per hour. But bro, I use it a lot more last year. Put it back right here. Looks a lot chiller. Having yourself kind of sucks. Having just yourself kind of sucks, but adds some visual flair. Yeah. It's like, I don't know, bro. I just feel more natural now. Like I could actually like just move around and just do this. Like, cause bro, if I back up the wrong way, I get like, I don't know. But yeah, bro, I didn't ride on the scooter that much until like this year. Let me fix this real quick. Make it a little bit smaller. I want to get an electric scooter so when I go on vacation, places I can drive around on it and get drunk. Yeah, dude. Bro, you were locked in one position before, no stretching. Yeah, bro, like dead ass, I could not move my legs at all. Like I would have to like go like this and like, cause my legs will pop, like my knees, like just sitting there like that, like it would just pop, and it would hurt. And I probably would get arthritis, but over time. But I left work early today cause I had sick time, so I was like, I'm gonna just leave and hop on stream. But last year, I think August time, I really utilized the scooter though. I was at Hilton Head Island in South Carolina. It was like a whole island. I was just riding around, sauced as fuck around the island. There was alligators laying around too. But that thing goes like 20 miles per hour, so I was just, and I didn't realize how far it goes until I started driving around. I went basically like 10 miles in one direction. Then I was able to go 10 miles back. It was crazy. Like if I had to drive to work, I probably could do it. But the only issue is this light, bro. I'm gonna dim it down a little bit. Cause it like glares in my. I got addicted to not having the light on at all, cause I could see so much better. Now I understand why a lot of like people do not use face cams, cause I mean the way I play the game, I'm cooked, cause I don't have a second monitor to run this shit through, so I'm playing on the fucking scene screen. Let me wait this out. I feel the pressure though of not having, like, I mean, when Fallout New Master comes out, Fallout 3 New Master, like, I'm gonna be, I gotta sort of like make sure I'm done. It honestly would piss me off though if they did Fallout New Vegas remastered, because I mean, bro, like I even talked to one of my coworkers. He plays Fallout all the time and Oblivion too, but when he played Oblivion all the time before it was remastered, all the time. I had the main light off and just like a small plug-in light across the room. That's the thing. I just need to turn that, like, I think this light stands out. This light stands out way more now. So I don't have to have this light. Oh my God. I used to be working. My eyes were hurting so bad. So I turned off the light and I'd be passing out while speaking to customers. Yeah, bro, this light is just too much sometimes. That's why I got so addicted to not having the camera on at all. Like, I don't think I had the camera on for like 4 episodes. Just because, like, I realized how much, like, it just feels so much better not to have it on. Yo, what the fuck? But he said he doesn't even go back to play Oblivion at all. Like, it'd probably be like another 5 years, 6 years before. Because, I mean, if you want to play, like, why would I not play New Vegas remastered, you know, over the original? It's like, if they have all the DLCs and it's a brand new version, it's like, I'm going to probably play that, most likely. Over the older game. But now that I've been posting shorts, like, I've been pulling normal numbers again, like, at least, like, on this channel. Yeah, bro, imagine all the weirdos face on the cam of my asshole. I remember at the end of every, like, at the end of this one stream, I was like, if you're jacking off right now, stop doing that. Bro, speaking of centaurs, though, I don't know what Thaddeus is turning into. Like, his arm fell off and shit. I'm like, what is he about to turn into? I know there's, like, one of my buddies told me there's a lore on it. I need to watch that. See what that's all about. Also, this Sunday, I probably will be reacting to Fallout content. Damn, my aim is atrocious. Those are hit markers, too. Those are dead-ass hits. I low-key miss not having the camera on. I could just stroke my shit while I was playing the game. I was doing that all the time. And now I can't. It fucking sucks. I read that it might be a Snallygaster as it combines DNA to turn someone into rather than a centaur. It made sense to me, but I don't think they would just leave Thaddeus as some beast unable to speak. Yeah. Because his lines are very funny. They wouldn't waste his, but I think it would be some sort of badass mutant like Harold. Yeah. Dude, when his arm fell off, I was like, holy shit. Like, that blew my mind. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, yeah, I'll hop on the and his arm just falls off. They're like, did your arm just fall off? And he was like, yeah, I think so. But don't worry, I don't know. He's just so, like, he's so chill about everything. Like, you wouldn't expect, I don't know, like, in the first season, I wouldn't expect him to be the way he was. I mean, maybe when he was around Maximus and he didn't know that Maximus was Maximus in the suit. But, like, in this season, he's basically been the comedic, like, relief. It's crazy. But honestly, out of all the characters, I'm really focused on Norm the most. Like, I really want to see what he's up to. Because him discovering FEV is just crazy. I'm like, damn. Like, and he's still in California, too. That's a big one. Because in my opinion, I fuck with New Vegas so bad, but I want to see what's going on in California the most. Because that's where Fallout 1 was based. And that's one of my favorite lores. I just haven't played the game at all. Did you see his TikToks? LMAO. Nah, I didn't see his TikToks. I like how Fallout takes the approach where it's like Walter Goggins is like this crazy good actor, but I've never seen Walter Goggins like any of his films. I've seen probably the one with him in was it Hateful Eight or something? I know he's been in some like Tarantino movies, but I've never seen any of his pieces at all. Most of the actors are like sort of like G League actors. Like, they're good actors, but Walter Goggins probably is the only one that stands out. Sort of, he just goes around touching scrubs and looking at garbage. That's what I'm saying though. Is like these actors are like, that's how Stranger Things took their approach, but I did not watch Stranger Things at all. Season 5, I watched like the final episode, and I was like, nah. The only shows I think Fallout. Honestly speaking, even if I didn't like the game, I would consider Fallout like probably a top 5 show of the 2020s, in my opinion. Like it's a top 5 show easily. Some people are speculating that Thaddeus will be the villain of season 3 or 4, and he will be the master V2. Oh shit, that would be crazy. I feel like he's gonna be the first like demise of a character where it's like, because like, that's the thing in Fallout is like we haven't seen yet like someone who's like crazy important get turned into something that's like irreversible, like the way in the Fallout lore where it's like someone gets fucked over so bad. So far, like even Hank is still alive. Like Lucy's perfectly fine. The ghoul is the ghoul. You know, like Maximus is perfectly fine. And only backstory characters have been fucked over. But oh, okay, well Woody's dead. But other than that, it's like that was also the other thing too. They touched down on like she was from Canada. I don't really know the lore of that much. Like I'm not tapped into the Canada part of Fallout, but I just know that next episode will end on a cliffhanger. And of course it's gonna involve House and the ghoul, but maybe Norm. I think Norm is probably gonna be the biggest one because they didn't touch down on him that much at all. They only had like 2 scenes of him in episode 7, like literally just 2 scenes of him waking up, then getting broken back down, and then him waking up and sending out a message, then also getting captured again. So it's like 5 seconds of him just here, 5 seconds of there. Melissa hitting the gritty on her dad was crazy. She hit the gritty on her dad. It's sort of, I find it funny though. That's like Hank's ideals is like I knew it was gonna get to Lucy, but I knew also that she was gonna take his side at first because she would see the impact on the dude who basically tried to kill her and just the Legion in general. But then once she sees someone normal not remember anything at all, it's like, wait a second. Like maybe turn this technology on people that are like evil, but I mean, maybe that would get her focused. But Hank is just like, there's no good anything about him at all. Like he's like literally just a straight up villain. Oh yeah, another one they're gonna do. They're gonna reach back into the bag and talk about what's his name? Fuck. Oh yeah, they're gonna talk about Macaulay Culkin. Macaulay Culkin's definitely gonna be. They're gonna show him in the next episode. I mean, I already seen the recap, but in the trailer, I'm pretty sure he's gonna be. No, don't fucking kill me, you piece of shit. I know for a fact though he's gonna be crowned like the new Caesar. Easily. I'm just so mad, bro. Like I hate the fact. No, it was just how she walked with her hand movements, finessed his pit boy, and locked him to the stove. Bro, when she did that, I honestly thought she was gonna burn him or some shit, or like try to kill him, or like. He was like, no, fuck. Like, bro, once the NCR trooper came in there, I was like, immediately, I was like, yep, she's gonna realize that shit. But I think honestly, one of the coolest things too is Maximus getting the NCR fucking power armor. I was like, what the fuck? Shit looks OP as hell. And I think that's going to correlate to him joining the NCR. Because ever since that situation with him and the Brotherhood of Steel having a civil war, he has not been back at all. And he might be the next... Oh, shit. Why am I already enemies with him? Boxley, do you think she was a member of the Enclave acting as controlled opposition? Do you think she was punished for trying to mess with their plans? Yeah. I think a lot of people were part of the Enclave, like an insane amount. I think you told me that. I think either you told me that or maybe my coworker, because I think the dude who knocked out Norm is part of the Enclave or some shit. And you might have told me that, but it makes sense to me. I feel like, he knows all the insiders of everything about it. And the fact that also, like, Norm is not some regular vault dweller. Like, his dad is dead-ass Hank McClane. Like, he's not like a OP fucking, like, top of vault tech. But, like, bro, he's definitely somebody in that business. So, in my opinion, he didn't even have to tell them, oh, I'm this and that. Like, bro, my dad's Hank. Like, I'm because maybe in the back of their mind, they're like, oh, this guy's just some fucking random dude who just found us and got in here. Dude, I could have low-key took that gun. Oh my god, I could have taken that gun. I'm gonna take his armor too. I'm passing it off to Jericho. He's taking the armor. I think Jericho actually has Asher's power armor, which is pretty sick right now. But this is the one thing I love about the Enclave, because it's just easy loot. The only issue is that my weight is horrible right now. So I'll just take all the little small shit. Like, my power armor, bro, my armor, Gamma Shield armor, when it's all healed up, is like pretty high up there. But I'm not gonna lie, after you told me what you said about them changing the price 75%, I'd have thought in my head that, honestly speaking, they're gonna drop the game probably in the next week. Like, I would actually, I don't want them to, but I feel like they will drop it immediately. I mean, it depends on when they dropped Oblivion Remastered after they dropped all the Elder Scroll games down 75% on all the stores. Because if it is around the same range, even then too, it's like the last episode's next week on Wednesday. They might not release it on Wednesday, but it's like this show's #1 in the US right now. It's probably the most, once The Boys is done, Fallout will be the best show out. Like, it will be that show to watch. It's crazy to think that too. Like, I'm actually like, it's like a baby to me. I don't know how to explain it. You know what I'm saying? It's like something that you like held dear to yourself this long, and then it's like now everybody's recognizing it, and I love it. But then I also am like, fuck, bro. Like, I felt like I was like, it's like an underground fucking rapper that you fuck with, and you're like, nobody knows him, and then he just pops up, and next you know he's mainstream. Or like an artist that no one listens to, and next you know he blows up. It's like, what? You're happy, but then you're also like fucking pissed. I'm honestly gonna lie. I'm gonna start using shish kebabs. I'm tired of fucking with these guys with. Bro, imagine they drop the show, everyone watches it, and 2 hours later they drop Fallout New Vegas Remastered. That's what I'm thinking. Like, I don't even believe they're gonna drop Fallout 3 Remastered. And this is what pisses me the fuck off. I just got Fallout New Vegas DLCs, and once they do that, I am not gonna be able to play that. Like, because that's the thing. When I got Oblivion Remastered, I'm not going back to play the old Oblivion. I would if I ran polls and everyone wanted me to fucking play Oblivion, like the OG, but the only game I'd play in the Elder Scrolls universe other than Skyrim would be Morrowind. And personally speaking, I would rather them honestly, they should drop a remaster for that. I think Oblivion's not old enough for me to not play. Like, it was made like a year or two after I was born. But Morrowind was made, like, it is definitely older than. But I honestly, bro, I'm not gonna lie, it makes sense that they did. Like, I believe they're gonna drop it right after the show's done. All right, I gotta clutch up because I'm about to die. I could just imagine the sale numbers, because the amount of people that played Fallout 76 and Fallout 4 when the show released in 2024 was insane. But just imagine when they drop a remastered of the exact game where the location they're in is like, it just like screams money. It's boom. And honestly speaking, I wish they were more selfish and just did it. I wish they honestly did it like when the show fucking first came out. What the fuck? Bro, them claw hits do not hit like that. That's some bullshit. Bro, I edited the Fallout New Vegas thumbnails too on this channel. I'm not going to go back on I might do Cyberpunk, but this channel I will edit all thumbnails, and then once I hop into the new games, that's what I'll be doing from now on. Because I can customize it based off what faction I'm going into and shit. I used to be a big editor, so the fact that the app that I'm using is just straight up running it for me, like I just give it responses for it, and it creates it for me, and I just add my picture and I add what I need to do here, and I fuck around with it a little bit, but I could just do whatever I want with it. I think that's so OP. I think they could make a story in Las Vegas, not gonna lie. Like, what sort of story would they do post Fallout 4 76? Yeah, they really could. In my opinion, like, I don't know what other Western city they could really talk about. But, I mean, honestly speaking, bro, the next Fallout game has to be in the West for me to honestly be fulfilled with it. Maybe like a aftermath of what happened with the Master, or like later on. Like, I hope the show can do that. Like, who knows what the mutant is? Who knows who the mutant is at least? But it's crazy, too, because the mutant really only got like fucking 5 seconds of screen time. Yo, what? I just fucked that. What? He was way harder to kill earlier. Fuck it. But I do know for a fact though, any new Bethesda game is gonna have building mechanics in it. And I don't mind it. I just hope there's not as much of a limit as there is in Fallout 4. 76 I don't know too much about, but Fallout 4 there's like, unless you use mods, there's like a limit to everything. I was lucky to build the bases I built in Sanctuary Hills and Red Rocket. But I'm trying to build like a downtown fucking like Diamond City type of vibe. I think the next game will be Texas for one big reason. They have a previous game in the area, and B, it has the BOS there. So easy for Bethesda, plus Western theme. Yeah. I think Texas is a safe route for them to pick too, because I mean, it's East and West at the same time. Like, Texas is like that one, like, in my opinion, it's like a Midwestern area, but there's big cities all around there. It would have the same vibe as New Vegas as well. And it's still uncharted territories. Like, it's like when you look at it, like Fallout in general, not just Bethesda, but they've touched down on big city areas and big states in general. West Virginia though was not like that, but I mean Boston, Washington, California, fucking New Vegas. Like, Texas is up there with that. They have Houston, Dallas, San Antonio, Austin. Like, you could really make a range. Like, imagine a Fallout game where there's, like, multiple big-ass downtown buildings. Like, you know, like, they spread it out, and you could actually explore different versions of what happened there. That would be cool as fuck. Bro, I'm cooking shit, bro. This backwater rifle is crazy. What they need to do, though, is, like, bro, if I was a video game developer, like, it's the same thing with YouTube. What people want, you must give. Like, it isn't some shit where it's like, oh, well, we're gonna do whatever the fuck we feel like is good. No, bro. Like, they need to actually ask their fan base and be like, what do you want from us in this next Fallout game? Because they're not in early development on it at all. They're definitely not. They're in early development on fucking Elder Scrolls 6. So there's not gonna be a new Fallout game until like the early 2030s at the fucking least. Easily. I do believe Elder Scrolls 6 will probably drop 2028. That's like my prediction. 2028 would make sense. And bro, I'm not gonna lie. If they actually do, bro, I'm not even trying to predict shit, but if they do release the Fallout remaster, regardless of which one it is right on time of what I thought they would do. I knew they would have dropped something this year because they can't just let the hype die down for Fallout Season 3. Like, Fallout Season 3 could be Fallout 3 remastered or, you know, Fallout New Vegas remastered. They just need to take advantage of the hype they have right now. But then next year, though, I think next year is going to be a dead year. We're probably not going to get any Fallout show, and we're probably not going to get any remasters, any games at all. I think next year is probably going to be dead. And if they release a bundle for bro, like, from a standpoint of even with me, I'll play the games and shit, but it's like I don't want to get that overload of greatness right there. Like, that's just too much for me to handle. It would make the year goated. I mean, already 2026 is supposed to be the best year, like, coming up or whatever. It's like there's so much hype behind it. You know, last season of Stranger Things, right? I mean, that was in 2016 was when it started, and it ended this year. Fallout Season 2, one of the best shows out right now. Then The Boys season finale, Invincible is probably going to come out. Lil Uzi just randomly started blowing up again for some reason. There's a lot of movies planned this year, too. A bunch of Avengers movies. And some DC movies. But, I mean, if they drop a bundle of Fallout 3 New Vegas, I mean, holy shit. Like, GG's, it's the best year ever. No, it's funny, but it would piss me off, though, because then I'd have to play both of them, and I don't know which one to pick at that time. I probably would speed run through this and immediately play Fallout New Vegas, though. And then I'd have to go play Fallout 3 Remastered. Oh, my God, then GTA 6 is dropped. What the fuck, bro? This year actually is sort of planned out to be, like, pretty goated. What is this, Outcast? That's the only issue going downtown DC. I literally get distracted by just killing Mirelurks and Raiders. Every time I come down here, it's like I'm just murdering some random fucking faction. But I was so scared at Home Depot. I'm on counseling or coaching, which you get 9 occurrences over 6 months. But the first 5 or the first 6, I think. Yeah, the first 6 is coaching. Then the next 2 is counseling. And then your last one is your final. And I'm in coaching right now. I had no idea that it does restart after each one goes away. But the 6 months is really like when you're coaching. Oh, whenever you got that one, the one that got you into coaching, that is the one that matters. So it takes 6 months for that to go away. So now my merit raise will probably be affected. I will get a 1. The good news is, when he first told me that, though, and he was like, yeah, attendance is everything. That's like 1 out of 4, so that's 1. And I'm like, what the fuck? That means I'm going to get a 10% raise? I mean, a 1% raise? I'm like, what the fuck? 10% would be, oh my God, what the fuck? That'd be like $9, $10. Like, holy shit. I mean, like $1, $2, whatever. But $10 would be just insane. But it turns out it's 1 out of 6. So me being on order picker and forklift all the time and doing what I have to do, getting done with my job, is still part of the other 6. So that low-key scared the fuck out of me, though. I was like, what the fuck? Because I'm in a waiting room right now for BMW, so I have no idea when they're going to hit me back up. Like, it could be next week. Coaching for what? It's like coaching for attendance. It's like occurrences. Like if you're late, tardy, absent. If you're late, you get 0.5 occurrences. If you miss a day, it's 1 occurrence. And I play the system well, though, where it's like if I miss 1 day and I get occurrence, I'm going to miss 2 days in a row or 3 days in a row, because you get a maximum of 1 to 3 days in a row is 1 occurrence. So it's like if you miss 1 day, you might as well miss 2 more. So that way you could like fucking do whatever the fuck else. I mean, of course you need the money, but it's like, I don't know, if you're sick, it's like you might as well take the 3 days off. Like it's only 1 occurrence. But when he told me that, though, I was definitely scared as shit. I was like, what the fuck? You're telling me I'm going to get 1% on my raise? That's horrible. But if it adds in with everything else, it just means that I won't get... I mean, I already did the math. I mean, if I get the worst raise possible, it'll be probably like 50 cents, 30, 40 cents, whatever. If I get a really good raise, it'll be like 90 cents, 80 cents, $1. Which, I mean, BMW could hit me back within the next week with a job, or they could hit me back in a year or some shit. Who knows how long it's going to be. So I'm sort of looking at Home Depot right now as like, I don't know how long I'm going to be here for. At my job, you had 12 points, and every late is 0.25 points. If you are 15 minutes late, up to 7 hours. If you are late 15 minutes, up to 7 hours. Damn. So if you are late, no need to rush. Yeah, facts. That's how, yeah, that's every year that point you receive resets. Mine is like 9 every 6 months. But the only issue is, though, is like once you get past the barrier, it doesn't matter if all of them reset. It's that one that got you to coaching that needs to reset, which takes 6 months. It's like a punishment. I thought it was 9. Like, oh, yeah, this is easy. How the fuck do people get fired? Because it would just reset over time, and then you would go right back down. But no. One time I did three days of overtime and got rid of my points. One time I did 3 days. Damn. That's the only issue, bro, is like the jobs that offer overtime in my area are like dead-ass slave jobs. And I want to get over. That's why I was working those 2 jobs, because Home Depot does not offer it. They'll give you like probably 30 minutes and you'll probably get put on a list of people that they will tell you like, hey, like get the fuck out of here early so you don't get overtime. You get those 12 plus 9, 6 family days plus 6 paid sick days. Hell yeah. I do the math. I get with 40 hours a week. Every month we get 4 hours of sick time. So I think that's 48 hours. So that is like 6 days. But vacation is, we get 2 weeks of vacation every year. And if you're there for 5 years, you get 3 weeks of vacation, which some motherfuckers have been there for 20 years. So they're gone every 5 years. You get 1 extra week of vacation. A lot of those motherfuckers that work there for 20 years, they're not there half the time. Like they're gone like every month. It's insane. I think when you're a manager, though, you automatically get like 5 vacation weeks. Why are all the mole rats already dead? Test the repellent on 7 more rats. Test the repellent on 3 more rats. I only got fucking... I would have had more if these motherfuckers existed. And that's the only thing, too, is like... If I don't get into BMW, it's like I know I have a job that's like basically a stable income and they have good benefits. It's just... I want fucking... like I just want the ability to like put my foot in the door at a place where I can move up. And I might do slave work at first, but... After that, I'll hop into some shit that could change my shit. But I did something so dumb a few years ago. I ordered gold and silver, but never picked them up from the bank. So I finally decided to phone today and see where they're at. I did go to the bank originally, but they were like, we don't have it. So got an appointment with the bank tomorrow to figure out where my gold and silver is. Damn. Which bank do you go to? I have Bank of America. Okay, why the fuck is every mole rat dead in here? What the fuck? Every single mole rat. Okay, I do see one more over here. But this next check, well, I already got the check, but it's all going towards bills and fucking getting rid of my delinquents so I could actually start building up my credit way better. Because like I said, my credit is horrible right now. I gotta get that shit up. Oh, what do we have here? What the fuck? We're actually banking with a few banks. CBIC, TD, RBC, and Wealthsimple. Damn, you ran right into my shit. I bought the gold with TD. I made an account with TD so I could buy gold from them. I made a Royal Bank of Canada account because they made it easy to invest, and CIBC is the main bank. Oh shit. Bro, why does he have so many fucking fragments? Well, Simple is now my main investment engine. Hell yeah. I only have Bank of America for now, but I mean, I'm trying to get into credit cards. Like I only have Capital One to keep it simple because I'm not really big. I don't really know all the other shit. Because that's the thing, for the longest time, I never even, like, I had Bank of America, but I always kept my money in cash, never had a credit card, and I just saved up my money because I was, like, sort of just scared of getting, first off, like, my family would take all my money out of my bank account whenever I had money in my bank account, so I always felt like it was a threat to have it in there. But once I set it up with savings and shit, I don't really fear that. Whatever's in my checking is sort of damn near free, like, fucking anybody's if they wanted it. Well, Simple is really good, bro. Yeah, I need to look into it. You should get it. Do they have a I'm trying to get into a bank that has like a 10% return or like 5% return. You know, you put money into it, like let's say you put $10,000 into it and you have to keep it in there for a year, and they give you a return, like a percentage of that every year. Because that's what I really want to get into. Like I would actually do that rather than investing my money into like shit. And personally, I would keep my money in the XRP right now, but whatever else I make, I've already made the deal with myself. It's like XRP is done. I have like 5,000 XRP. I'm not buying any more XRP. I bought it. I kept buying it in the 180 to 270 range. So if it reaches the $4 range, cool. But everything after that, I want to have safe investments. I have RRSP, SA with CIBC as well as Wealth in Simple. And then I can just day trade and stuff on the app. Damn. Yeah, I probably need to get that. That's another thing. I want to get into day trading, but it's one of those things where, like, I'm not gonna lie. Whenever my friend, he started doing day trading, he started doing AI bots, like, I always wanted to get done with something I was comfortable with, which was YouTube. And that's why I really wanted to utilize, like, multiple channels. I posted shorts, though, on this channel. And I think that's one reason why it started, like the last stream, like, earlier today when I was streaming, it was just going up, up, down, 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 up, up. I was getting way more, like, traction. It wasn't like I was pulling 20, but it was like, oh, shit. Like, it's like, and then I'd keep, like, a subtle amount. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm scared to post shorts sometimes on this channel because, like, I like to know that the watch time is straight up what I'm doing, like, on videos and lives, because that's the only thing that matters. Well, ETFs aren't bad to invest into, honestly. It is usually safe, like with BlackRock. Yeah. Another thing that I was thinking about was probably hopping into S&P 500s and try to get into, like, the safe ones that always are straight up always go 5%, 7% a year or something. Because, I mean, like, that's one thing my dad told me. Even other than that is, like, imagine you did have $1 million and you just put that shit into, like, something like that, or even one of the bank investments that offered 8% a year. You're making a livable salary every year, like a real livable salary. I'm making like $70K, $80K a year, and you could just fuck off. I would quit my job off rip if I, like, whoa, what the fuck is going on? I'm about to be level 19. You see that 70-year-old that won the Powerball with like $2 billion and didn't retire, kept working? Like, that's the thing too, is like, I know someone personally who works with me and he makes like fucking, because he worked like 3 jobs over like 20 years and he only got like 4 hours sleep or some shit. And he set up so many investments and he still works to this day. He's like 70 years old. He's 68 or 69, and he's a multimillionaire. He's like worth $3 million naturally, like $4 or $5 million, you know? And he still works. And in my mind, it's like, I get it, bro. It's like, you want to keep going, but it's like, dude, you did it, you know, just like quit. You're past retirement. And it's fun to work with him because, you know, I love him. He's like a grandfather to me at work. But it's like, bro, if I was in your position, I would quit my job right now. Like, I would quit my job right now if I was making $40K a year on my own time. I don't need to be filthy rich. Like, if you can manage your money the right way, you could make $40K, $50K a year be really good for you. It's just, in my opinion, a lot of people, like, they're like, oh, I gotta do this, I gotta do that, I gotta do that. Like, just live a frugal life. Like, you don't have to go to fucking Chick-fil-A every weekend. Like, bro, just chill out, pay your bills. You know, buy from the grocery store and invest your money, and you'll naturally get up. Carton of cigarettes. Oh shit. Well, he'll want this.
What are we standing around here for when there's plenty of action around? Sure, give me whatever you got.
Oh damn, he can actually pick up this shit. Bro, I'm glad I left work early though, just so I could hop on stream. The funny thing is too is I didn't even clock out until like fucking like 1:30. So I actually probably have like 30 minutes or 40 minutes of sick time that I could use if I come in a little late. I usually don't do it, but my motherfucking boss had me outside today. Like he was like, "Hey, I want you to be outside in the cold," and like my fucking toes were fucking up and shit. I was like, "Nah, I'm gonna have to leave at 1." If I won like 30 mil, I'd give like friends and family, whoever I knew, probably at least 10K each, plus pay off my family's debt. Yeah, bro, I'd probably hire one of those lawyers. I think I watched a video on. I don't know, but I forgot who sent me this. I feel like someone sent me, but something where, yeah, 30 would just be insane. But 3 mil, I probably would put it in a trust fund where I actually am making like, let's say you're making 10% of that every year back, like a safe investment that's like 5 to 10%. You're making 6 figures a year. I would then use that to pay, my family 10K every year, where it's like, hey, here's 10K, here's 10K. And I would only give people of my family and closest friends that money. I wouldn't give acquaintances that money, but yeah, that would be definitely something on my mind. Probably pay off all my family's bills first too. Like, oh, my mom or dad has like a fucking car payment that they haven't finished. Okay, cool, I'm paying that off. Okay, you have a house payment that you need to pay. Okay, I'm paying that off. Like anything that's there already, I'm gonna pay it off. But I feel like if you're up like a mil, like even just like 400,000, you sort of have to like utilize it the right way to work for you. 3 mil though, you could low key just be like, eh. There we go. I use repellent stick. If it 30, oh yeah, bro. If you had $30 million, like that's literally what Moist Critical made in his whole YouTube career. Versus like I think Twitch, of course, adds on to that, but he made a lot of money on YouTube, which does put in standpoint of like what the top creators make from YouTube. That is something that would keep you going with like, hey, like I'm gonna continue to do this or do that. Put the rest in a savings account, and you could live off of it. Yeah. I would split it up. Like if I didn't have a house, I'd probably put a down payment on a house, like a decent house. Like I'd probably put like, okay, I got $1 million. Okay, I'm gonna put like 40K on like a house that's worth like 200,000, 300,000. Nothing crazy, but if the house has a lot of land, I'm gonna do it. I like living a frugal life. Like if a house has 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, it's like 1,900 square feet, and it's on like an acre of land, like, and it's a brick home. It's not old. It looks good. I'm gonna buy it. Like where I live, houses are not crazy expensive. They're like 300,000 for a house like that, 200,000. So I mean, I'd do that. Put a down payment on it. Then I'd probably split up the rest and immediately pay off all my bills, all my debt, whatever the fuck I have going on in my life. And then the rest of it, I'd probably put into like a nice S&P 500 or something. Like, savings makes sense too. Something that has like, it's a safe investment that builds interest over time. And it's not a crazy amount of interest. Like it's not like a get rich scheme, but it's like something that could bring a percentage off of it. Because $1 million is a lot of money, bro. And you could, 10% of $1 million is insane. It's like $100,000 every year. Just here's $100,000. You're making 6 figures a year sitting on your ass. Like I would quit my job immediately and do whatever the fuck I want to do. I would still be doing YouTube for sure because I love doing this, but I probably would utilize it in a different way. Like I would actually like create my surroundings, get a better camera, get a better this, get a better that, upgrade, buy some PC parts, because nowadays you got to be a millionaire to even afford some of this shit. Yeah, it'd be fun as fuck. But I'm really big on collectibles too. Like I probably would have like a big ass case, like a cabinet, just filled with fucking Xbox 360, Nintendo Switch games. Bro, I'm so anticipating. I believe that they're gonna do that. I believe they're gonna drop that game.
Hey there.
Goddamn collar on this armor is too tight.
I'd buy some gold and stuff, physical assets. Like if the apocalypse happens, gonna need it as currency. Yeah. I'd probably buy a lot of land. I'm big on land because imagine you bought like imagine you were a millionaire, multimillionaire, and you went to an area where land was like a certain amount per acre. That was something my coworker told me about, was like certain areas in South Carolina you could buy land way cheaper than other areas. Like Greenville, South Carolina, which I'm going to be going to. Like I live near Greenville. I live in upstate of South Carolina, so I live like 20 minutes away from Greenville. But we're going to go over there, and it's going to be the last weekend of us fucking doing dumb shit because we just wanted to enjoy it, and then we're going to clutch up. That was my friend's idea, though, because he's been posting YouTube videos, too. I got him into YouTube videos and posting. He posts, like, Mortal Kombat and shit, but land in Greenville costs about fucking, damn, that's a lot. I don't even know how much exactly, but it's a certain amount per acre. But then you go over to Union, South Carolina, or like Cowpens, or you go to like some random area in South Carolina where it's like just the fields of grass. There's nobody living there. It's like a 1/8 difference or 1/10 difference in per acre. Imagine you bought all that land like that, like probably like 10, 20 acres. You're a millionaire, so it doesn't really fucking matter. And then a big company tries to hit you up and says, hey, we want to build on your fucking land. Can we buy this off of you? Instead of selling it, you instead make a deal with them where they pay leases for it, and you get 1% of whatever profit they make a year. I know certain places like BMW, they're made on like probably like 50 to 100 acres worth of land, but they net worth easily billions and billions of dollars a year. I think probably more. But I do know for a fact, because they make 1,500 cars a day in Greer. That's where I'm going to be working at. It's going to be in Greer, South Carolina, the BMW over there. They make 1,500 cars a day. So they make like in the range of $20 to $80 million, considering their $40,000 cars, averagely.
I can't wait to hear how.
So
Just a few? Well, I'm sure it'll be good enough. So, how did my chemical repellent... But it seemed to be working so well in informal testing. Anyone I hit with the repellent just left. Sometimes they yelled a bit, but that's all.
I mean, eventually land is going to
Back
fill
the
up, so
drawing
people are
board
going
with
to
that
go there. It
repellent.
is an investment,
I
yeah.
wonder if I can make it into some sort of fuel. Anyway, I'll just take that. Oh, but for your trouble,
Damn, can she not stop
here,
talking? I want to
have
respond
the
to
leftover
that.
chems from
Fuck.
working on the repellent.
I try
I'm
my best
sure
not to
you can
respond to
find
some
use for
the
them.
shit whenever I'm like, okay, there you go. But that's what I say though, is like land is dead ass. Like even before, when I was younger, I didn't know much about investing or like the idea of what I wanted to do, but I always know I wanted to own a house or I wanted land because I owned it. And I think that's just like a normal asset that you could have as a citizen, you know, or like a human being. Of course, the government owns everything. And you're going to get taxed regardless, but it's something that you have in your name at least, to where it's like, hey, you could sell it. I feel like they wouldn't give you a percentage of sales, but you could for sure lease it. Yeah. That's what I say. Cause like, I mean, it would just be so ballsy for the idea that you could get 1%. Like, yeah, just give me like 0.3% of whatever you make. Like, you have like, that would be a crazy, but I honestly though, I don't think that would happen. But I was thinking that in my head, like that would be insane though. Like imagine the lease wasn't like a certain amount of money per, month or year, whatever the fuck, but it was like a percentage, like the way record labels work. Like if you get signed, like you could get paid up front or you get paid per month or year, depending on what money you make, regardless, or you get a percentage of whatever the fuck is going on. In my opinion, percentages are bigger because the company, I mean, of course, in that situation, like, it's like getting a modeling actor or like a fucking agency or a manager. Like, you don't want to pay them money. You want them to push you out and they get a percentage of your money. So that way they want to push you out more so they get more money versus just paying them up front. Here's $1,000. They're not going to give a fuck. I don't think most people would go for that XD. Just go somewhere cheaper. Yeah. That would be crazy as fuck though, because I mean, I was thinking about that in my mind. Is like 1% of like the amount they make a year is just crazy. But I'm ready for more research on the second chapter.
There's a lot we don't know about.
That's my biggest goal though. Own a house by the end of this year, even if shit doesn't, the worst case scenario. Honestly speaking, I don't know what the worst case scenario is. I'm not going to allow that to happen, but
serious physical trauma. I wouldn't ask if I couldn't fix you up afterwards, of course. And that should be it for the second chapter.
Because the worst case scenario just seems like a good case scenario where it's like I continue to work at Home Depot and I'll probably end the year on like 50 or 60, hopefully around that range. And then, and that's not from the year, but that's just from adding it all up and shit. Then I'm building up my credit at the same time. So my credit is up. My credit probably won't be in the 800s, but hopefully I can build my credit up to a amount that I could get a loan on a house or land or something, bro, like something. And then also at the same time, get this channel monetized. And honestly speaking, probably get something else monetized too. What's this saying about Mirelurks?
Mirelurks are a big threat in some areas. And knowing more about them can help people learn
worst
to
case
avoid
scenario, you are homeless. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is like, I don't even know.
So I picked up this
Like worst case
observer
scenario
report
is just sort of
studied
like
in their
it's an
natural
unpredictable
habitat.
situation I don't even
need you
understand
to
yet.
hide one in one of the spawning pods
I
in their
personally wouldn't
layers.
allow that either. But I mean, with my credit the way it is, like even if I did have a certain amount of money, it doesn't even, I don't know. All right, I'll try.
That's great. I recommend the nest at the Anchorage War Memorial. I knew a trader who talked about the Mirelurks down there. Just go inside and find one of their spawning pods, probably down near the water. Put this observer inside and get out quietly. And be sure not to kill any Mirelurks inside their nest. If you do, it could ruin the validity of the study.
I don't know what she said, but I'm probably going to be killing anything that's in there.
Good hunting.
Yeah, what is it? Sure, give me whatever you got.
82 frag mines? 80 fucking 2 frag mines. What the fuck? I'm not gonna lie, bro. I don't even want to take that away from him. That's like insane to me. Like, you know how invincible I am towards death claws at this point? Like, I'm not finna let go of that. That's insane. I could literally just run in.
So, are they intelligent? Do they have a leader? Some sort of...
I did this quest recently. It is pointless not to kill them unless you're 100% sneak everything and plant it. They will get upset and destroy it. Like if you even kill one or let them catch you at all. I find this whole thing a bit hard to swallow. Why do we care their intelligence?
There's only one way...
I killed them. I think I already killed majority of them when I went in there.
Okay, yes, they're jerks. But if they're intelligent, we can get them to stop and train them. Maybe we could even ride them. Oh, that'd be fun.
That's fucking crazy. You want to ride a glorified mutated crab? Let me see what you have for sale.
What do you need?
Another thing too is I generally don't want to buy land or houses near like areas of ocean water because I mean the sea, like the ocean waters and like I don't know when the sea level is gonna rise. Of course, like it's not gonna be now, but I mean it's gonna be in the future. But I mean, imagine your grandkids are like, "Oh, grandpapa owned all this fucking land, and now it's underwater because his dumbass decided to buy it right over here." Like you know, like it's just like buy it somewhere else in the middle. I don't know.
Good hunting. Unless
Damn, I'm so broke I can't even afford most of this shit.
good hunting.
You see, Ben Shapiro was just like, if your beachfront party drowns, just sell it. Yeah, it's just,
Come back.
bro, like, my whole idea on that is so stupid. It's like, bro, even just in New York in general, it's like, bro, I literally am just looking at this, like, even just 200 years down the line, Florida is done. Everywhere in, like, a lot of people are like, bro, they always say the seawater is going to rise or ocean water is going to rise. But there's certain areas, like New Orleans is rising, like, what, like, it's a couple inches a year. They're fucked. Like, they're fucked, bro. Like, they're going to be fucked in my lifetime. They're not going to exist. No more basketball team or fucking football team, whatever the fuck's going on down there. And I don't even understand whose dumbass it was to decide, like, yeah, we're going to build a city over here on swampland. We're just going to, like, bro, you're already next to the ocean. Then you're on fucking mud land that barely can even stand on its own. That's like, there's one area in South Carolina, like Charleston. It sucks because Charleston would also go under pretty quickly too. And that sucks too because that's like a historical city. They didn't really build it the way though that like Miami's built. And like Florida is so weird to me because it's like most of the people there is like if the seawater rises, it's not just like the cities are gone. Like half the state's gone. Like even if if ocean water just sea level, whatever the fuck, if it rises just normally like over the next 200, 300 years, that shit is gone. Like that shit is dead ass. Like most of those areas are completely filled in water. New Orleans is gone, but like fucking Louisiana isn't gone. Louisiana's still there. Florida in general will lose a huge chunk of their fucking like land. That's the problem though, is like I feel like a lot of people just don't give a fuck about the future of their family or like their lineage. So they'll just buy land in an area where they know damn well it's like, yeah, we get hurricanes and we flood like half the year, but I mean, it's a fucking paradise over here. Like, dude, like you get like your grandkids are going to be dead ass just like, why the fuck did dad buy or grandfather buy a goddamn $1 million condo or whatever the fuck on swamp land in the middle of nowhere? Now it's underwater, modern day Atlantis. It's fucking stupid. The funny thing is I already was over here and I killed like half of these fucking mirelurks. It's crazy though because Atlanta probably would become a coastal city when everything's said and done. Columbia of South Carolina would become a coastal city. Like Charlotte would maybe become a coastal city. I don't know. Maybe Raleigh. Raleigh would probably be a coastal city. it wouldn't get far into certain areas, but Florida it would get far into because damn near the whole state is not even that high above sea level. Like the whole area has no mountainous ranges or valleys or anything. It's just a fucking peninsula that's fucking cooked. But even just that too, like the Great Lakes, like Chicago would get fucked because everything else floods into like everything. So Chicago's fucked, New York's fucked, Los Angeles is fucked, San Francisco's damn near fucked. Everything coastal is done. And then their ideals of fucking, oh yeah, coastal cities are, it's easy to ship and trade and do all this shit. Well, it's hard to ship and trade when your city's underwater in a couple of 100 years. It's crazy to think too, they were doing nuclear bomb testings in the fucking 50s and 60s on Antarctica. Like, you guys probably indirectly caused this to happen. And of course, like, you know, there's always stages in fucking, you know, the way the world is and Earth is. But I mean, it's going to have a lasting impact in the future. I was watching a lore video and learned something about Harold. He has been in damn near every Fallout game like Tactics as well as Fallout BOS in Texas. They claim it's not him, but it was a ghoul with a tree growing out of his head. Just because the lore was later changed around. Damn. That's another game that I want to get into though, is Fallout Brotherhood of Steel. Also, Harold knew the Master, yeah, before he was mutated, and never knew that the Master was his friend. I do remember that lore video of the Master. I think I went deeper into that too, but that is a crazy like scenario. You're basically taught, like, everything in Fallout New Vegas I just love because it's like you're talking directly to the lore of something else. What the fuck is the quest? Like Marcus. But Harold definitely is a big deal. I'll probably see Harold in this game too. I do like the fact that Fallout 3 does touch down on that. It's just New Vegas has its own feel to it, where it's like it feels like you're in a portion of what happened over there. Let's find a spawning pod. Alright, fuck it, let's leave it. This mission was already too late because I already I killed every Mirelurk in here. So there is no optional don't kill any of them. Like I already killed all of them. If it doesn't say I've passed that, I'm going straight back and I'm killing all the ones that were in there. I'm about to level up too anyway. So it's like, fuck it. Oh my god.
You know, I think I found a new... So, I'll bet most people would have just gone in there, guns blazing without half a thought. But not you. You're the best research assistant ever. I've been getting a good signal, but what do you think about them from your first-hand observations of them?
They don't seem to fight each other. So no struggle for leadership.
Oh, really? Maybe their leader figures are bred, sort of like ant queens. I wonder if relocating a Mirelurk king would prompt the others to move. Some of these observations about their armor and camouflage gave me an idea for reinforced, neutral-colored headgear. Consider it thanks for not interfering with them. Oh, speaking of which, take these, so you can continue to avoid them in the future.
Shady hat added. Okay, let's do that. Injury research efficient.
Great! I never get to study anyone who's severely injured. Not without them crying to be fixed right away or trying to bleed out and all that. But obviously, you can handle a lot of abuse. So if I'm ever going to find a good example of human anatomy and injury resistance, it'd be you. Next time you get badly injured, return here so I can examine you before I heal you up. I mean, You're going to get yourself hurt anyway, right? Wow, what a great research assistant you are.
What the fuck?
I mean, really, that's dedication. Demonstrating how to withstand pain by getting injured? Wow. When you're ready, come back here with some serious injuries. Maybe a crippled limb or two. And I'll take notes and fix you up. I'll be waiting here with plenty of bandages for you. So don't worry. Just go get horribly injured. Oh, and be careful.
Let's talk about this serious injury.
Well... Oh, don't think of it as crippling yourself for me. Think of it as getting free treatment when you eventually end up getting yourself hurt.
Alright, I'm gonna go fight a death claw. Oh my god, they're all the way up there. I don't know if I should do that. It's crazy because I've actually have not found any locations outside of this region. That is crazy to me. I usually find every other location before I find these locations. DuPont Station, GNR Building. You know what? Let me just jump and see what happens. Oh, shit. Huh, that sucks. I thought I could take that, honestly. I thought I would have gotten down to like 20% or 10% or something. I have a better idea. I'm gonna go directly downtown and just start fighting whatever the fuck is in my way. Let's see what happens. Oh, hell yeah. Where the other one's at?
Oh my god, I don't want to die.
See, it's not hard to fucking wipe them out like that. There we go. Yeah, GG's. Alright, hell yeah. Let's see what happens when I pull back up. And I'm about to reach level 19. Let's go.
Well, how do you feel? Well, lucky for you that I am. At least, pretty good. Good enough to fix this up, at least. You wouldn't happen to have a broken limb, would you? No? Well, never mind. Now, can you describe how you feel?
It feels like a dozen Supermans did a dance on my spine.
Really? What sort of dance? Cha-cha? Merengue? I've always fancied the foxtrot myself. Well, rest easy and I'll see about fixing you up once I take a few notes. Ugh! How can you be walking around like this? No mess, no problem. Well, a bit of a mess, but no problem regardless. Here, you know, for the next time you get hurt and I'm not around. Absolutely. I'm glad to finish it up, but I bet you're even happier, right? Just one last chapter now, and it's much safer, I promise. Oh, and here's your payment. 2 big boxes full of ammo. Think of it as insurance, in case the next chapter isn't as safe as I predict. The last chapter's a bit more esoteric.
Oh,
It's about
made it.
survival
I made it
of
to level
humanity
19.
as
Let's
a
go.
whole, and how to rebuild society. Deep stuff, huh? We need to know how large settlements are formed, how to harness the old technology, and I'll need you to get ancient history from a nearby library. We're in the last stretch now, so let's finish it up strong. What's first? Don't be so sure. You'd be surprised how confused people get, even about important things. In this case, I'm talking about Rivet City. It's the most successful survivor settlement around, but no one here really knows how it started. Of course, that's why it's important to know how a place like
Made
that
to what?
succeeded. So I need you to go there and do some researching.
Sounds reasonable. I'll research River City's history.
Oh, now
Everything
I can't wait for what you
requires to
find
go
out down
downtown.
there. And check
This is
around
like the
to make sure
complete
you're
opposite
hearing
of
the real
last
deal.
playthrough. I went all around the Capital Wasteland. Now I'm going straight up. Machine gun.
Good hunting.
Okay, bet. Let's see what I'm gonna get. Not gonna lie, I sort of want melee to be like really up. I'm gonna easily reach 100 in every single level, I swear. If I do everything the right way.
Hell of a day, isn't it?
Damn, that's a distance. Alright. Well, it looks like I'm going to do the Anchorage DLC. I'm going to just do it. See what happens.
Two hits, kid. Two hits.
Let's go. Anchorage is another good one as well. You should finish it fast though. I think honestly, I'm gonna make a hypothesis that. Well, I mean, Broken Steel probably will be one of the longest ones, but I think Point Lookout was easily the longest one. All right, nobody gets to survive around me. It's a wastelander. Nobody. That's what they call it, evil playthrough. Alright, let's wait like 10 hours. See what happens. I hope I don't find any locations. Not right now, at least. Because I will search the fuck out of them. I want to get straight into Anchorage and see what happens. With how you are, yeah. I think I'm almost at level 20, so I'm just like, fuck it, let's just jump into it. Mothership Zeta's next. And then I'll be completely running through the Capital Wasteland. That's my next goal. I don't know how long it's going to take me, but with DLCs, I mean, I'm already, episode 14, so it should probably take me about 20 episodes to run through both DLCs. Then Broken Steel will probably be around the 25 range, most likely the 30. See what happens. Ego, this is Anchorage, right? Aiden the Outcast? Because I'm pretty sure none of this world is meta. I mean, whatever the fuck it is. Mothership Zeta. Your cam isn't wide enough. Looked better before. I was checking the stats real quick. Um.
You got a death wish walking through a war zone? Listen, local. If you want to be of use, help us clear the mutants between here and our base camp. If not, stay the hell out of our way. Engaging! Defend our assets at all costs!
I'm hungry!
Damn. Damn.
It's good!
Defend our assets at all costs!
Come on now. Easy money.
Eliminating hostiles!
Hmm. Ah, you motherfucker.
Light 'em up!
That didn't even hurt.
What?
Defend our assets at all costs!
Well, shit. This is the opening. It's Anchorage. Tomorrow I'm going to hop on super early. I just wanted to get a good 2 hours in since I got off work early. But I'll probably be back on around 12 to 2, most likely. I got to go to bed. I'm going to put on my night clothes. But I shall see you. I'll see you, Eco, tomorrow, hopefully. Appreciate you for stopping by. Got the new Chazawol shit, so it's fire. I don't know if I should leave it on this scene or not. Nah, leave it on this scene. But yeah, appreciate you for stopping by, Eco. I'll see you, brother.
Hang on. I just need to catch my breath. Hang on. I just need to catch my breath. What the? Did I step in something? definitely be away from Megaton. Hey, I found a... Damn it. Never mind, it wasn't anything. Up there? That's a good fucking spot for a sniper. Keep an eye out. What the? Did I step in something? Hey, I found a... Damn it. Never mind, it wasn't anything. Goddamn cigarettes are getting harder to find.